all day long.
Good afternoon and welcome back to East Texas Now. I'm your host, Leo Cavetto. Thank you so much for returning to our stream this afternoon. And joining me here on the desk is Paula Dunn. She is here to talk to us about Unity in the Community's fifth annual Day in the Park in Pittsburgh. So let's go ahead and start off with that. First, I want to talk about more what unity in the community is, because some of us might not be familiar with the work that your organization does.
Awesome. Unity in the Community is a nonprofit organization that's made up of other nonprofit organizations, churches, and state and local agencies that come together for different resources. That's what we do on our day in the park and our Christmas event also. But we also do things like helping out in the community. We try to help people find resources outside of that event as well. And we also do things like build ramps, maybe walls, go clean yards, move things for people. We've even moved whole houses before. So
Moved whole houses.
yeah, like all the things from inside the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like moved families from house to
Oh,
house.
gotcha.
And we actually can help you find resources to help with housing, electric, homeless people, to find, how to get restarted again through some of our partners and stuff. So
And tell me, how much of a need is there in Pittsburgh and nearby communities for the services that Unity in the Community provides?
there's quite a need. We have a lot of people that we have people that are homeless in our area. We have people that are in need in our area of financial help. We have people that are in need in our area for health-wise jobs, all different sorts of needs in our community. And there's lots of single moms, single dads, elderly people, and we try to help everybody.
Well, that's great that organizations like yours exist to help people in the community. This is the fifth annual day in the park. So
Yes.
tell me a little bit more about what inspired y'all to start hosting this event.
Okay, so we started hosting this event. It came from Unity in the Community. Actually got started through another ministry that me and my husband work with called Celebrate Recovery. And Celebrate Recovery has another extended part called Cultural Communities. And I have an African American husband. I am Caucasian. We've come together. We have different needs in our cultural. There's a lot of cultural divides, and so when we got together and we got into cultural communities, we saw a big need to break down the walls of different types of economical, educational, like all different types of divides between us. And we really, when we all get to heaven, we're going to be praising one person. So a lot of what we do is based on the fact that we're all coming together. God's plan for us is unity. And we do that through community. You can't have community without the word unity. So we all come together for that purpose. So the vision actually came from when I was young, I was a single mom. I found it very difficult trying to figure out economically how to get by, financially how to get by. And I needed resources, and I had such a hard time finding different ways to help. And so that's where it came from. We wanted to bring people together for the resources like jobs. Medicaid comes out, veterans, the Texas Veterans Commission comes out. We have different churches that offer all different types of assistance. We have God's Closet, which is a food pantry in our area. Expectant Heart, which deals with single moms and single dads with kids under 3. And we just, I mean, just a plethora of different people. CASA comes out, our church, Emmanuel Baptist Church, and then we have, like Metropolitan Missionary Baptist, Spring Hill Baptist, Church of Christ, all different types of churches come out. And then we have our state and local agencies also, which, like police, our fire department, our EMS. I was a first responder, so I really appreciate the job that they do as first responders in our area. And it's a huge resource to know where those things are. UT Health, Northeast Texas Community College, their nurses come out. They do an outstanding job at volunteering. They help us in all different types of ways. It's really just a coming together of all different people that just want to help other people. And Pilgrims is a huge sponsor for us. They give us all the food, all the chicken, plainly, and so we cook that up. The whole thing is free. We don't ask for booth rent. We don't ask people to pay for the food. You come out. It's about being together. It's about community. It's about fellowship. It's about having a good time.
And that's really beautiful. Some of the things you said about you can't spell community without the word unity.
You cannot.
And when we go to heaven, we're all going to be worshipped as one.
That's right. We're all going to be worshiping the same God, and that's so important to us, to our team. That's our main focus, is to bring all the glory to God, because in our hearts He deserves all the power, all the honor, and all the glory, and we want to give it to Him.
I can really
in every way.
I can really hear how your faith has inspired you in your work.
Oh, yeah.
Now, keeping on about the fact that this is the 5th annual day in the park, how have you seen it grown over the years?
So when we first started out, not very many people knew about it. We live in a small community, and it started out with just right there in Pittsburgh, just some Camp County. So over the years, we've gone from we started out with maybe 5 or 6 booths, and we've gone to over 30 booths. It's a smaller park. We're hoping to one day move to the really big park up the road, but right now, aspirations. We have aspirations, but right now we're in the park across from the high school called Fair Park in Pittsburgh, and it has playground equipment out there for the kids. But we also do bounce houses. Now we do 2 bounce houses. This year we're having a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. We're also having for the youth, and we're also having calf rope dummy. That's a little tournament that we're having this year for the youth also. We have face painting, all different kinds of stuff for kids to do out there. Last year we had the Easter Bunny because it fell on Easter weekend.
Nice.
So we had the Easter Bunny out, and we had a big old egg hunt. So over the years, we try to keep it on the 3rd weekend of April every year. So the weather, April showers bring, May flowers, but showers are kind of an issue. They look like they could possibly be on Saturday, but we have so much faith in God that He's just going to keep that area sunshiny for those 4 hours, and we're going to have just an awesome day. But over the years, we have grown in different ways. We have prayer booths. We have different sponsors. The blood drive people come out. It's just grown and grown and grown. And we also now we have service not just with our event also, but with our work in the community. We've serviced up to 7 different counties, people in 7 different counties.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, and we started out with 1.
Wow. And I have to imagine that putting together something like this and reaching out to different groups that could come and attend these events to provide resources to the community, that sounds like a lot of work. Tell us what goes into putting this on. Well,
we have many meetings, plainly. We have a lead team that consists of about 8 people. We have an awesome corresponding secretary, and I do a lot of the finding nonprofit organizations, talking to different nonprofit organizations. We send out a lot of emails. There's a lot of emails.
I would know about that.
But first of all, before we even get started, we pray. There's a lot of prayer involved in what we do because we want to have the right people come out with the right heart pointed towards the community and the need to help. Yeah.
Well, now let's get into what people can expect when this event takes place on Saturday. I heard that there's going to be speakers
Yeah.
at the event. What topics will they be covering? What will they be sharing?
Okay, we have one speaker, or Reverend Patrick Lloyd from Metropolitan Missionary. He's going to be coming out and talking about unity, how unity affects our community, what it means to him, and what it can mean to us as an overall group. And then we have another couple that's going to speak about some studies they're doing for singles in our area. We have a group called Christian Singles in our area, and they're going to be talking about how to wear the armor, the armor of God. So there's a lot of things in what we do that have God involved, but we're open to everyone, to all. It doesn't matter. If you believe or if you don't believe, we want you to still come out and just have a good time. That's what it's about.
And I also heard that there's going to be music and performances that
Yes.
people are going to get to enjoy.
Yes,
Tell us a
so
little bit
we'll
more
have
about that.
we'll have music playing all day long, different types of music playing all day long, and we have a praise team that comes out and they do dancing. We have Taekwondo people that come out and they do a presentation of what they do, things like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember I did Taekwondo when I was like maybe 9 or 10. I was never really good at it, but it does take a lot of discipline.
Yes.
And practice.
Yes.
You also mentioned that there's free food for those who come. What's going to be on the menu?
So we're gonna have roasted smoked chicken, potato salad, beans. We'll have dessert, and for the kids, we also have hot dogs and chips.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Or they can have chicken, either which one.
And speaking of kids, what should they be looking forward to? What kind of events are they going to have?
So again, we have a couple of bounce houses out there. We're gonna have for the kids a puppet show that day, face painting. We have a coloring area where they can all just sit and color. We have, of course, playground equipment throughout where you can play. The kids can play anywhere almost out there in the park. We also will have for the youth, like I said, a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, calf roping dummy tournament also, and cornhole, and like all different types of games will be out there.
We're taking a look at some of the photos from previous events, and it does look like there is quite a lot of space, a lot of fun to get up to
For sure.
there in Pittsburgh. Now, we also talked about the resources that are going to be available. Are
Yes.
there going to be any new groups that are going to be joining you this year?
CASA is joining us for the first time this year. We've had other groups in the past, but CASA we've really really love what they do in the community with children and families. So CASA is going to be joining us for the first time this year. We also have the Little Country Schoolhouse that's going to be joining us for the first time this year. Let's see. Oh, there's such a plethora of them. I'm just like, got kind of put on the spot with that. Let's see. Our normals. I mean, I don't want to say normals. We have also, different types of organizations that just work right here, right in Pittsburgh. Like I said, God's Closet will be there, which is a huge pantry. They also do work with the Salvation Army, so that's a big thing. The Singles in Christ will be there at this time. We have missions, people that do different types of missions that go out into the community. We have Medicaid and Texas Star Benefits. The Texas Veterans Workforce will come out. Pilgrims comes out and does a big job thing. Express Personnel. So just a plethora. Oh, UT Health, like I said, NTCC nurses, the nursing students, they come out. They do different types of screening. So does UT Health. MHMR, Lakes Regional. So just a lot of folks.
Yeah, yeah, no. I mean, we talked about a lot of them before I asked you that question.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
really cool to see how many groups are coming out in support of this event and in
Yeah.
support of the community. Now, before we go, give us the need to know details. What is going to be the day? When do people show up?
Okay.
Location? Do they need to register? All that stuff.
Okay, so the day is Saturday, April 18th. It's going to be from 2 to 6 at Fair Park in Pittsburgh, Texas. That's at 303 Texas Avenue, I believe. Also, there's you don't have to register if you want to set up a booth. We're always looking for more nonprofit organizations, state and local agencies, and churches. We believe again that you can't have community without unity, like I said, and so there's no registration fees. It's all free. You can, if you're a nonprofit organization, plainly bring donation buckets. We want you to do that. You can also bring your East Texas Giving Day sign if you have a QR code for East Texas Giving Day, because a lot of nonprofit organizations in the area do East Texas Giving Day.
Yeah, and that's
So,
coming up.
yeah, oh yeah. And we're at the, you can already start giving now. The big day's on the 28th, but you can start giving now and so we're excited about that. We do East Texas Giving Day also. So if a lot of nonprofit organizations depend on donations, that's how we do everything. We're a self-sustaining ministry. So if you would choose to donate to us, we have all sorts of ways you can do that.
All right. Now, is there anything else you'd like to mention? Something we may not have talked about?
Just that, our community really supports us, and so we want to support our community just like they support us. A big part of our community supporting us is our church and our pastor, who really supports us. So we're really excited to always, say Emmanuel Baptist Church birthed us, and Celebrate Recovery at Emmanuel Baptist Church is a part of who we are as a whole, and we're excited to always just be partnered with them too.
All right. Well, that was Paula Dunn, Unity in the Community lead, talking to us about the upcoming day in the park this Saturday in Pittsburgh. And I'll go ahead and toss up those details of that event once again on your screen in case
Thanks
you
so
want to
much,
take a
Leo.
Of
I
course,
appreciate
of course.
you.
In case you want to take a picture, that is Saturday, April 18th, this Saturday at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Fair Park in Pittsburgh, Texas. Thank you so much for coming on to our show and telling us about this wonderful event, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it was an honor. Thank you for the opportunity.
Of course. All right. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and now take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more here on East